Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Enzo.B, and today we're doing the RLCS Paris Major predictions. I'm so excited for the Paris Major. It's gonna be absolutely cinema. But before we do that, let's predict how well this is gonna go for some teams. I'll do this in alphabetical order. So we'll do Group A. Around here is Vitality versus Foot, the first series. I'm probably gonna go Vitality 3-1 Foot. I'm gonna make these I'm gonna make these series like quick before we go to the main event. Then Kami versus Wildcard. Yeah, I don't think Wildcard has a chance. Well, they could have a chance because they last time they met Casey, they went to Game 5, and that was with Drawley. But Comic Corp, even with Juicy and like sucking balls in their online split, they're still a good team. Then Vitality versus Wildcard. Yeah, Wildcard doesn't have a chance against Vitality. Then Comic Corp versus Foot. Call me crazy, but I think Foot's gonna take it in Game 5 because they actually like look good against like top NA teams. They just need to figure out like how to like scrim and be like one of the best teams to contend for the major. Then Vitality versus Carmine. Last time Vitaly and Carmine got together, it was in the Boston Major, and Vitaly took it in Game 5, so I'm going to do that as well. Then Foot is going to be Wildcard 3-1. And then Group B is like the easiest group of them all because NRG is literally the fan favorites. So I'm going to do 3-0. 5 Fears. Then MIBR is Man City. Man City is the European 5th seed, which is Akko, HB, and Seiko. Seiko is a world champion, and he elevated this Man City team when Seiko replaced Tempo. They actually like look good, but they got 9th and 12th in the second regional. Not in the second regional, the final regional of the split. But they still look good. But MIBR has more land experience, even if South America is like kind of ass lately. So I'll do 3-1 Man City. No, 3-1 MIBR. Then NRG is Man City. This can actually go to 5, but NRG is good. Just gonna like probably steamroll them in Game 5 if that happens. Then 5 is gonna get destroyed. I can see them maybe taking a game out of MIBR, but SSA like never like won a series on a major. SSA took a game of Worlds, but that's little yet. Then NRG versus MIBR. I'll just give one game in MIBR and then be done with it. Then Man City should beat 5 Years. But yeah. Then Group C. The top 3 are stacked, and then there's TSM. So Twisted Mind versus the number 1 seed, which both R8 and Twisted Minds got over Falcons for the meaner spots. Which means Falcon literally missed the major after like going like 1 game away from making a major grand final last split, which is actually insane. Before Group C, Falcon Twisted Minds are gonna steamroll TSM. Then Ninja Pajamas versus Rebellion. Last time these two faced each other, it was in playoffs for in Boston Major, but Rebellion took them down in 4-2, and with LJ and Kofor actually doing good as of recently, and NIP just looking more of the same. It's probably gonna be 3-2 Rebellion. Then Twisted Minds Rebellion. Twisted Minds look good, but Mugman's land experience is amazing, but and TRK as well, but it's also Nupo has like little less land experience than the other two, even though he won like the only one world championship last year. Twisted Minds is like a good team, but they literally went like 9-12 of the last major, so I don't think they're gonna do like as well as people think, but they're probably gonna do better this time. But I want to give it to Rebellion in Game 5. Then NIP versus TSM. Screw it, I'll just give TSM a game. Then Twisted Mind versus NIP. I'll probably give. I'll give Twisted Minds in Game 4. Then 3-0 Rebellion. Then we have the Group of Death, Group D. Very fitting, but also fun fact. This is all the teams right here are the number 2 seed of all the 4 major regions: Europe, North America, MENA, and South America. Gentlemen's defending major champions in the first round, playing against Furia. Like over like 1 or 2 years ago, Furia was actually like a good team, but ever since like the Birmingham major, they have not looked like themselves. And after they replaced Jufinha with Swift, it didn't really improve. Really, the only series they won on land was against Falcons. So, I'll give Gentlemates 3-1. Then Space Station versus R8. Should I take the MENA newcomers or Scribbles on retirement? I gotta give the Space Station. I'm a big Space Station fan, but also like sometimes R8 look absolutely amazing, but at the same time they have like little to no land experience. Like 2/3 of the team just went out like 16th in the World Championship last year, and they literally had to make it through the LCQ of MENA, which was basically like a free event for them. So then the second round, I'm gonna give Gentlemates the win against R8 in 4. Then Space Station for Furia. Like I'll give Space Station in game 5 because like in LAN it could be like very different from how you're playing online. And then for Gentlemates Space Station, I want to go Space Station, but Gentlemates have like way more experience, and plus they won the major like literally like months ago. So I'll give the Gentlemates in 5. Then R8. Not gonna lie, I'm more sold in literally the MENA than South America as of late, because South America's results have been like tanking badly. So Furia going out 16th again in game 5. And that's all the groups. Tell me how you feel in the comments. Now let's go to the main event. Oh god. Oh no, that looks bad. That looks bad already. Okay, let's go to the lower rounds first. Twisted Minds versus R8. Having this round 1 is painful, but they had to do it. If it goes like this prediction, Twisted Minds like beat R8 like more times than R8 beat Twisted Minds, so I'm more sold on Twisted Minds winning this, but it's probably gonna be close in Game 5. Then MLBR versus Carmine. Yeah, the French crowd is literally gonna destroy MLBR, so I'm gonna give the $3 to Carmine Corp. Then I'll give Space Station versus NIP. Oh, that's a hard one. That's insane. Oh wait, this is best of 7. Oh shit. Then I'll give Twisted Minds a 4. Then 4-1 Comic Corp. Space Station. Pajamas. I'm gonna give it to. They have like less line experience. Unfortunately, I'll give NIP the win here in 4. Well, in 6. Then Foot versus Man City. I'm not really sold in Man City. They're probably gonna lose here, even if like the French crowd literally like champion Seiko. So I'm gonna give it probably in Game 7. Then the lower round 2. Probably. Just might just Carmen Corp. I believe that Twisted Minds will probably like get the win here, but it's probably gonna be in 7. Then Ninja Pajamas' Foot. Like, if Foot actually like locks in, they can actually like beat like an EU team. So I'll give the win in 7. I'm not predicting a lot of Game 7s, but it's peak entertainment. Then let's go to upper quarterfinals. Vitality versus Gentlemates. Yeah, the crowd is gonna go like insane. It's gonna be like 1 billion like decibels. I'm probably gonna give it to Gentlemates in Game 7. Then we go back to 0 decibels because they're both NA teams. But NRG is just like so good on land because they never got lower than top 4 like every season. Every season, yeah. But it's gonna be like a close one. Then Rebellion vs Foot. I'm probably gonna go Rebellion 4-1. Then Vitality vs Twisted Minds. Oh no, I'm more sold on Zen like destroying Monkey Moon, so I'll give it to Vitality in 6. Then oh my fucking god, bro. Oh, that's painful. Then what? What just happened, bro? What just happened? Hell no, bro. Okay. Back where I was saying, I'm probably gonna go. Just these 2 EU teams are like too damn good. I'm gonna give it to NRG in Game 7, finally beating the streak. Hope to God that happens. Then I'll go as much as I love First Killer, against Gentleman's it's gonna be like a really tough task. Then Gentleman's versus NRG. NRG literally destroys them in front of their whole crowd. 4-0. Brain. Then those are my RLCS Paris major predictions. They're probably gonna mean nothing or mean everything if I predict them right. But I appreciate all you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye, guys.